guys, it's Shalise from Remember When. I'm coming to you with another card tutorial. We're going to be making this card. Now it's already packaged up for my Etsy site, but I wanted to make a couple more of these because I think it came out really pretty. And I wanted to show you how you could use the Studio G card and envelope sets. Now this is the one we're going to use today. And these are awesome because Studio G, number one, is an angel company, so you can use their cards and do whatever you want to and be able to sell them and whatnot. Second, I mean, it's 8 with envelopes and they're $1. So I mean, that's cheaper than getting cardstock and doing it, in my opinion, and then still having to pay for envelopes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one of the cards, and these are gatefold cards. It's in a rose color. We're going to, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to play with the lighting here to see what's going to look the best, but I don't know yet. Okay, we're going to, now these measure 4 by 6, which are really cool if you have 4 by 6 pictures that you want to put in here and embellish the outside and send them off as a gift. We have our inside layer, which is like a cream color, and this is cut at 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. We have our layer that's going to go on top of that, which is 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. That's the envelope. And then we have these papers. There we go. And these come from the Luxury Stack by Die Cuts with a Few. And they're actually, it's going to go, I think I have it all upside down and stuff. There we go. That's how it's going to lay on the card. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and do the inside first. So I'm going to lay down the cream cardstock. On the inside here. We're just going to line it up so it's about 1/8 of an inch border around everything. Sorry my kids are so loud. I have my door open today, and they decided to come in the living room and play instead of going in their room, so that's what they're doing in there. So then we're going to take the white and put that right on top. Like that. So the inside of our card is done. Okay? Now we're going to take our panels and attach them to each side. Place this one down first, making sure there's room or even amount of space on all 4 sides. Okay. Then we're going to place this one down. And we're going to line this one up with the top of the other panel to make sure it is even. Alright, so we have the base of our card here. Okay, we're going to set that to the side. Now we're going to take, again, the dress forms. Again, if you haven't watched my other videos, these are cut at 2 inches. I believe they're 2 inches. I might be wrong. But I cut these out a long time ago. One day I'll show you my Cricut cut bin. Sometimes if I'm working on a project, I will just cut way more than I need and then put the cuts in a bin so later I can use them for other projects. So, like I said, I think this is cut at 2. We're going to use the Texture Boutique and this script folder and emboss it. And what I'm going to do is just put 4 in there at a time, so that I don't have to do this each time I do my card. So as you see, I'm just kind of layering them. You close it up so you have 4 in there like that. Put it between all 3 of your plates. And then run it through. and you have your embossed dresses. Okay, so now we have our embossed dress. I'm going to take my Tim Holtz ink applicator and distressed ink in antique linen, and I'm just going to ink over the embossing. So this is what we end up with. So what I'm going to do is, oh darn it, I forgot one piece. What I was supposed to do is put ribbon around this corner, if you can see it here, around that corner and around the bottom corner. I totally forgot. But that's okay. It's handmade. It can be different. That's the beauty of it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put the dress right in the middle of the card. I don't know if that's too bright or not. Let's do this. It's a little better. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the card. So I'm just going to put dimensionals on this side so that it holds the flap down. So I put 3 on there like that. And then line it up to where I want it, and then press down. And then see that closes or prevents this from flying open, and that's my closure. Now we're going to add some hearts. So for this, so I started off by wanting to use the same pink paper that I used for all the other cards, if you've been looking at the last few invitations, or I'm sorry, the last few videos. So I punched out 3. And this is the small heart punch by Stampin' Up. So I put them down and realized, you really can't see that. See, it really doesn't show up. So I decided to get this silver paper. Now this paper is also from the luxury stack, but it's a gray paper, or silver. So I said, well, let's punch out 3 of those. And those look fine, but they're kind of plain. So what I decided to do was to put the pink hearts on top of the gray or silver hearts like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start placing them. And the first ones here, we're just going to take our 2-way glue pen and glue them down. That one's going to go right there. And the pink one will go on top of it. Like that. Well, like that, but make sure it's actually glued down. Okay, so that's what we have there for the first set. The second set, and the third set actually, are going to be on dimensionals. So what I did is, besides dropping one down here, sorry about that guys, hopefully that's still in focus, is I put them in position pretty much where I want them, and then flip them over and lay them flat, and then put a dimensional right smack in the middle of both of them. So it's like that, and then place it where I want to. So this one's going to go on the side of the dress, right about here. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the third one, which is going to go on top. And for these, I'm using the borders of the dimensionals. As you see here, I just cut them because they're much smaller and easier to work with for these small hearts. Okay, and that one's going to be placed right up there. And this is our finished card. This is great for a wedding, a thank you card from a bride, a Valentine's Day card, engagement card, anything like that. So here's the inside and the outside. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, stay creative.